Guys, how are you? This is Rosa from Rosa's Resources with another one. This is going to be a reaction video. I'm just sitting here in my kitchen. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday, guys. I seasoned my oxtail, and I'm listening to YouTube to the YouTubers that I like. This reaction video is gonna come from Ric Storm TV, and the Rich is spelled R-I-C. I hope I'm saying it right. Ric Storm TV. You guys can check him out, and I thank him for this. I don't know if he's the original one that posted this guy, but what I want to talk about today is men that's living a down low life and little boys that are getting abused out here. As parents, we have to be vigilant. We have to be vigilant. We have to be patient. We have to trust our children that when they come and tell us something, that we're going to hear them out. And first we hear them out, analyze, and move forward with whatever decision we're going to make. But I feel like as parent, when your kid come to tell you something, you should first listen without judging. Listen, just to listen. Not to judge, not to talk, nothing. Just listen first, hear them out, because kids have feelings as well. Well, this guy now is a grown man. This happened to him when he was younger, but obviously when you get sexual abuse, if anybody know about sexual abuse, first of all, this is October. This is a domestic violence month awareness, and I just want to bring that to people's attention. I'm also a victim of sexual abuse. My first sexual experience was from a family member's boyfriend, and yes, it still carries over with you. Every now and then you remember it. It was really bad in my adult life, but now I'm not going to say I healed all the way. I know how to deal with it. One of the ways I do deal with it is when I hear stories like this, I come to share and talk about it, because I think it really could help others. We know it's nothing to be ashamed of. You was young. You didn't do anything. You wasn't fast. Nothing. You did not trigger this predator. This predator preyed on you because of his weakness. Sometimes the predator themselves were also molested, so they decide to molest others. They inject what happened to them on someone else. Some people take that perspective instead of getting help, instead of talking about it, instead of telling their story, not feeling ashamed. Some people hurt others. Hurt people hurt people. I'm gonna let you guys listen to I'm gonna be doing, I don't know if I want to show a visual or just auto. Yeah, I'm gonna show the visual, but my other screen is bigger, right? I gotta figure out how to do this on Zoom. Anyway, every now and then, this is my second reaction video here. Yeah. What I'm gonna say? Oh yeah, be careful of gifts. Just make sure you talk to your kids, and let your kids know that they shouldn't be red eye. That's how we say it in Jamaica, red eye. To wait their turn to get stuff. Don't be so anxious to get stuff. Wait. Be patient, because sometimes people use money and gifts to draw them in. That's one of the technique that the predators use to whirl your children in. Sometimes you're working, or you're busy, you don't have no family around you or friends, and sometimes you do have family and friends around you, and what happens is there's always somebody sticking out watching the predator, watching in the corner and saying, no, I'll take him out, I'll do this, I'll do that. They always volunteering. And sometimes the kid is standing behind the mom or dad saying they don't want to go, and the parents force them. If you see that your child do not want to go with somebody, I don't care how old they are, do not force them. Because people pretend in your face, and behind your back they abuse your kids. It happened to me, and I could tell you. This was a trusted, loyal friend of the family, and he hurt a lot of kids in my family. Yeah. Anyway, so He's a guy that was molested. First of all, let me just say, I spoke to a couple men that said that they lost their virginity from a woman that was either a babysitter or a family member. Took their virginity. Their first experience was with a woman older than them, a aunt, a mom, a grandma, or whoever. But in that case, it's like a badge of honor to them. I hear them talk about it all the time, and I said, no, you were abused as well, because the person was older and they had no rights to do that. But guys laugh it off. They need healing. And you know what's funny? That comes up later on in their life when they're not even thinking about it. The flood of memories come. But when it happens to a little boy from a guy, remember it was something that's looked up on as a taboo, right? So the little boys, they become ashamed, withdraw from the world. In this particular case, let me just play it for you guys. This is in real time. It's in part one.
Anyway, still, he must say, yo, and everything I tell your father. They know he start telling me, say, yo, he can buy me bike and they sing it. Me black him already, man. Me black him already. He must say, yo, he can buy me bike. So me I say, so he start telling me, say, he buy some other man bike and sit in a place.
See, he was acting as a hero. He said he wanted to buy him a bike. Gifts.
Bear in mind, and then I couldn't ride bike, so he might talk about buy a bike. Now I'm not going to do it me really, because I can't ride bike. Anyway, still, we are just ever go and see me. Come in the car, we are just ever go on the road see me. When you reach one place now, he make one phone call on the phone. You see me? Open on my sister. You see me? He make one phone call on the phone and he call somebody say, yo, when you there? And then he come back and we still there, jive and go on and sing and jive. Me not lie, me little hype because I take in the AC and I take in the music, you see me? You know, when you're young, I used to some top scam in a place and I par with them or you feel good. I saw he feel par with them because them pay their dad and making look money, you see me? So
see, he felt good because the guy was older than him and was bringing him around, so he felt really good because this guy, had the money, had the things to flash, the material things, so he felt good hanging around with him. You guys got to be careful. I'm telling you, this is like, it's more prevalent than you guys think. You need to know when you approach your kids about, first of all, since they're small, you should tell them if something ever happens to them, that they could come and tell you without judgment. You should need to tell them, and in your actions, you need to make sure they know that you're open to listen to them. All right? It might hurt you as a parent, but you need to listen to them. I can't tell you how much times, like a little girl, like she gets molested by the boyfriend of the mom, and the mom say, get out. You tease them or whatever. That's so horrible. That's a desperate woman that is scared to lose her relationship. No, the child is not lying. Do kids lie sometimes? Yes, but that's why I said you got to make sure the first thing you do is hear the kid out. First of all, get the kid examined, and seek professional help if you need help.
Anyway,
more.
We are just go and see him in the car sing until he catch a one place named Orange Beer. You see, I hope he just mama get him and when he catch a Orange Beer, him go over and yard to something or whatever, come back. You see me, I kind of skip out to my story because I'm not too much looking and all that. But anyway, this is the part of the story I'm going to tell you. When you reach up in our people live at Orange Beer, you might know that place, yeah. You see, it's a turn up in a lane. The first word you see when you go up in a lane, you mark Orange Beer Estate. Thank God to my father and thank God because I forgot to learn my book. It's a go up in a lane, so the first word you see, you mark on the wall, you mark Orange Beer Estate. You go make one look turn, down in a one look back road. You see me? So this happened with turn for Jamaica, yeah, it happened on Orange Beer and over. You see me? The man turn the vehicle down so Like coffee like remember them left on the front seat. You see me never did that all this time. So him that's sitting over there, so what do you call it? Lever. After him on the front seat, yeah, him flick it back. So you see it go right back with me a seat. And then now one whole heap of events happen right there, so you see me? He reach to one point when he say, yo, lay down on your belly and turn over.
I don't know if you guys could understand him, but
Yeah.
he said the guy told him to, he pushed the car seat back, and the guy told him to lay down on his stomach because he was gonna rape him, basically, you know. So grape him. Sorry, YouTube stuff. Guys, it happens so much. Like, I'm talking about the story, and I understand how he feels. You know, that first sexual harassment experience, that first time my virginity was taken in such an innocent way. I was 12 years old. I understand. He was 10. I think he said he was 10 years old. You know, those are like prime age for predators. You know, some even go younger than that. Never think that your infant is exempt. Never think you know, you got people coming around your little infant, kissing up the baby. You know, you're passing your kid from hand to hand. You're basically giving them to the predator. You know, when your baby is so young, nah, man, seal that baby off for a little bit, you know? That's why I said, even the other day when I see Cardi B leaving her little young, fresh baby to go doing shows, nah, man, you know, that baby needs to have tender, loving care at that point. You know, you cannot be too careful with your precious cargo, okay? Precious. Yeah, so we're gonna go on. I'm gonna cut it off to the point when he talks about what happens when he went home to his dad.
Whatever, you see me? At some point in
Hurtful.
time, he ask me, say, yo, boy, how your cock full of so much sweet water? Bear in mind, when I know what I'm talking about, me freeze basically, you see me? Because I don't know how to react to everything what happen. I don't know how to react. You see me? So I do whatever I do, I just pause. You see me? And he must say, yo, how your cock full of so much sweet water? I don't know if the answer say, you see me, every minute he might pit out, you see me, so he might doing thing, then he might pit out, you see me, then now he must say, yo, lay down on your belly and turn over. And I start bawling, I say, yo, no, more and go. Whatever, you know, history, you see me. Anyway, still, whatever happen, man, him clean up himself and whatever, and he remember, you know, the man came from me, the man came back from me, the man left me off, come back out of Orange Bay Estate, so, and left me off I road right there, so, you see it, and give me $500, and say, how much to pay me for go on my yard. I'm come home, you see me, I'm come home.
That's part of the humiliation.
I'm father first, I come tell. I'm fine say I'm not going to tell nobody about it. For 3 days straight, me not paid. You see me, for 3 days straight, my penis bun me. You see me, to go into whatever, my penis said bun me for 3 days straight. You see me, my penis bruise up. You see me, more telling you, just kind of pick up. You see me, straight between the line. You see me, you see it. So yeah. So anyway, still, me and I'm pain and all that shit. I tell my father say, yo, don't tell nobody. You see me? The next morning, I go tell everybody in the community. I start walking and tell everybody. If somebody say, yo, you know what Martin do me? I tell them, say, yo, Martin came with last night, you know. I do whatever with me, you know. And the people, they start making a mockery out of it. You see, all the part, one time, anytime I say, yo, you don't pay your belly and turn over. They might mock me and say, yo, Camille, because they used to call me Camille. They might say, yo, Camille, what you say, man, say if you do again? You couldn't come in my mouth. Ah, they sitting there, you see me, I bear them argument, they must say to me. They must say, yo, you couldn't come in my boy mouth, Camille. You see me, I'm just did it. You see me, I tell everybody must see me, I walk and tell everybody me see. You see, pray. And they mock me about it, bro. They laugh at me and say, oh, like me, I tell that man, and I'll do they sit with it.
Perfect. We're gonna stop it right here, guys. So basically, what he's saying, when he went home to tell his father told him not to say anything, to keep it a family secret. Basically, I think that is the most horrible thing you can do. You know, his father, like, different places, Africa, Jamaica, some of the other islands. You know, you have to be careful. But at the end of the day, I would have took it to the cops. I would have took it to the cops. I don't care where you are. Take it to the cops. Some people have street justice. You know what I mean? But this guy is so brave to come and tell his story, to come and share his story, because I'm telling you, he is not the only one. He is not the only Jamaican man this happened to, or the African man, or a Spanish man. He's not the only one. And I'm glad he's brave enough to come and tell his story. This guy, he has, with so much of us that got sexual abuse or abandoned a child at birth. I just want to say that it's the spirit of rejection, and it's the spirit of abandonment as well. It's a spirit. So I am so glad that he's speaking up. I hope he gets justice, because he was so angry the first time he came out. He said he wanted to murk the person, but I know he's angry and everything. And guys, for a long time, I couldn't forgive my abuser, but my abuser did die, of whatever causes, I don't know, but he did die. And I'm gonna tell you, I think it was about 4 years ago, I had to let that go, because it's something that lingers in your spirit, and I had to let that go so I can feel better. Remember when I tell you that I could talk about it now without feeling triggered and feeling ashamed and stuff like that? It's just a spirit of abandonment, guys, and rejection. And I know that he's here to do great things, because his testimony is going to put him in places that he could keep on speaking about it and help so much people. Whatever pain you guys are having, sometimes we go through pain and we sit in the pain and we're stuck in the pain, and we're like, why did it have to happen to me? But if you didn't walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you couldn't be able to help somebody else. You couldn't be able to tell them. So the fact that they know that, like how he's telling the story, and I know what he's going through, is the testimony to get over he has to get over the mountaintop, and I know he's going to help a lot of people. And I just hope he continues to shout from the mountaintop and let people know, let mothers and fathers know, that when sometimes the people that you trust, because normally when you get molested, is the people that you know and trust. Okay? I'm not going to say strangers don't, but it's the people that's in your circle that you need to watch out for. One of the things that used to happen to me a lot when I was growing up, and I didn't know, because that's why these days, I wish adults would be more like adults, kind of like mentor the younger ones when they do want to get mentor. When I was younger, when I used to go in the stores and give the man them the money, like the people, the store owner, the money, they used to always scratch the middle of my hands, and I didn't even know what it mean. It just mean that they want to have sexual encounter with me, and I didn't know. I'm 12, walking around, and people are doing that to my hand middle. I'm like, what? I never told my mother. I didn't know. You think it's normal? You know what I mean? Basically, what I'm here to tell you guys is to talk to your kids. I don't care if they're 2 years old. Safe touch, good touch, bad touch. They need to know your private area. Nobody plays with it. None of your private area. Nobody kiss you on your mouth. None of that. If this is your safe space, your boundaries, and if you don't want nobody to touch you, they should stay away. Let them learn boundaries. I didn't even learn boundaries until 4 years ago. It's like your boundaries is like your door. You close it off. When you don't like something, you close it off. It's like your house door, it's closed. But some people, homes is like revolving door. Anybody can enter. It's not even closed. You just come in. That's how your boundaries are, So, oh man, there's so much to learn in this life, Oh, the spirit of rejection, it's really, really so bad. And I want to talk about when his father told him to keep it hush hush. What do you guys think about that? Drop it down here in the comment section. I really think that the father probably went through such experience themselves. Why I say that? I say that because he said it so casually, like something like that happened to him as well. How many of you guys know that sexual abuse or abuse usually goes in generation? It's handed down. You know? I also want you guys to know that trauma is stuck in your body, and the next generation could take it on as well. That's what I mean by that. So we gotta heal. We gotta really heal. We gotta talk about these things, you know, within our family. It would be great, you know, instead of having that party, you have like a family like meeting, you know, and talk about the family illnesses that people don't talk about until somebody get ill or die. And they say, oh, you know, such and such had cancer. Now you know cancer run in your family, brain tumor run in your family, heart attack run in your family. These things we got to talk about. Who got sexual abuse, especially if you're having like a man night out or woman night. It's okay to talk about these things because people are hurting out here. People need to know you're not this perfect person. You know, it's not always about entertainment all the time. It's about being here to support each other, you know? Oh my goodness. I would love to hear if you guys care to share if you did have any sexual abuse experiences. Again, this is October is Domestic Violence Month, and we would love to hear your story, guys. Share your story. Share your story, especially if you're a male. Let these little boys know that they're not the only one. This guy is so very brave. It takes a lot of bravery, a lot of courage for a man to stand up in front of not only his friend group, but the internet, to let people laugh at him, talk about him. But I'm glad he knows that he did nothing wrong. The predator needs help, and I'm glad that the predator is still alive. I think they said the predator is still in his community, and he wants justice, and we say justice for him. Again, I would like to shout out this channel is Ric Storm TV. Make sure you guys go over there and support him and give him a thumbs up when you do visit. That's another thing, guys. When you visit these YouTube channels, you need to subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a comment. Either one will be good. All right, guys. Let's talk in the comment section. Thank you guys for listening. Okay.